How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Maine Brew Guy YouTube channel. Today we are going to be reviewing Maine Beer Company out of Freeport, Maine, and it is the Peeper Pale Ale. And it says, "Do what's right, drink this beer fresh." So I'll give you a shot of the can. Hopefully it'll focus. I know this isn't the ideal lighting, but so this is 1 pint, and it's 5.5 alcohol by volume. Let's see. On the back it says, "Thank you for drinking our beer. After a few years of home brewing in our garage, my brother and I decided we should open up a brewery so that we could share our beer. In 2009, we started with a one-barrel system and worked on a single recipe over and over until Peeper was born. And now we have enough to share. Cheers." What we're all about. From day one, doing things right no matter what, taking care of our earth and all of its creatures, always trying to make beer better, make better beer. Blech. And then just has their mainbeercompany.com. Bottle condition, pour carefully. A fine layer of yeast is on the bottom of this bottle. Please chill upright. Enjoy this beer fresh. Hoppy beers do not age well. So, a little background. I'll give you guys a shot of the back too, which I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see the yeast in the bottom, which is cool. So I've had this before, and it was when I was at the Old Port with my girlfriend this summer. We were going to a concert. We had gone to one of the taverns in the Old Port, and I said I had never been there, so I wasn't really sure what they had for beer. And there was a gentleman sitting next to me, and it was definitely a craft beer that he had, I could tell. And I was just like, "Hey, what do you have over there?" And he said, "Peeper," and it's absolutely amazing. So right then I tried it, and it was actually delicious. So I'm excited to try it again. I haven't had it since that time. So I guess let's just get cracking right into this. Nice little hiss. Ooh, got a little citrusy aroma. That's nice. I like that out of the bottle. Alright, let's get this close. Definitely very pale. Beautiful head. I'll keep that right there for you guys. Back it up a little bit. That might be too close. Wow. Just like the day I had it. It's a perfect honey, just like gold yellow color. It's beautiful. Got some haze on it because of it being cold. But it's relatively clear. It's a little, I can see the change in color when I put my hand behind it. It's definitely not fully cloudy, but you can't, it's not fully transparent either, which is cool. But the head is beautiful, and it's staying too. So, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's give her a smell. Ooh, citrus. Very light smell. It doesn't have a super malty smell, not very sweet smelling. It just smells like a hit of lemon or orange or some type of grapefruit, some very citrusy. Wow, that's beautiful. Alright, well, let's get to tasting. Ooh. Ooh. Man, that is delicious. So, it's a little misleading. With a lighter beer, I wasn't expecting it as hoppy as it is, but the hop goes away real quick. It's a very large initial hop flavor, but after it just smooths right out, and it's a beautiful taste. I'm definitely getting a citrusy flavor. Yeah, no, it's not very chewy. It doesn't have a very bread flavor either, or a bready flavor. You can't really tell that. See how much is left in there. Woo, nice little good amount. Excuse me, sorry. So, Yeah, this is very drinkable. I really enjoy this beer. I could crush like 5, maybe 6 of them in a sitting. It's actually a very summery beer, which Peeper, I believe, is one of. I believe it's one of the birds that we have here. Not sure. Could be wrong. I don't know. But the bottle wasn't really something that like drew me in. I just saw this at my local grocery store last night when I was running to get some banana bread for my girlfriend, and so yeah, I picked it up just because I hadn't tried it in a long time and I wanted to remember what it tasted like. And I had a few people, or I had a group of guys that do beer reviews comment on my last beer review and said that they like that I stick with Maine beer. That wasn't originally the plan. It's just that's what I find a lot of up here. So if that intrigues you guys, I'll just stick with Maine beer. I've got a vast majority I can go through. I mean, we've got a lot up here. So yeah, comment below and let me know what you guys think. If you want me to stick with just Maine, I can do just Maine. That is very easy. So, wow. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, so I want to go back and I was watching the video that I had posted before. I didn't really explain my scale very well. So the scale that I'm going to rate from is from 1 to 10. 10 being I would buy it every day. 1 is I'm not a big fan of, and I probably wouldn't buy it again. 5 is right in the middle, and I would say that I like the beer. I just don't think I'd spend my money on it because of the vast majority of options that we have out here. Excuse me. So this beer, on aroma, I'm going to give it a 6. It's not very strong, but you can definitely tell it's there, and you do get a hint of the citrus that I think they're trying to highlight in it. Color, it's beautiful. I would say probably, color-wise, it's hard. You don't really care about on the scale. At least my scale, I don't care color-wise. But overall, I would give this beer an 8.5. Yeah, an 8.5. Because I would give it a 9, but just the sheer fact that they only sell them, at least up in my area, they only sell bottles like this, and this was $6.99. I mean, it definitely, it wouldn't be my first option if I was going to buy something every day, because that could get expensive. But for just an occasional beer, or like if I see it out somewhere, I guarantee I will get it every time. If there's no other option that I see that I may like, this is a good fallback beer. I know what it tastes like, and it's delicious. Let's drink a little bit more and pour the rest in the glass. Pour that there. Let's see what other flavors might come through once we add the yeast and everything. Oh, yep. Nice little, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little fine layer of yeast on the bottom. It didn't add much. It definitely hazed it up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. Yeah, it definitely made it a little bit more hazy. Let's see if... Now I'm getting a little bit more of a malty flavor, or a malty aroma. But it's not like drastic or anything. Let's give her a taste. That's crazy how like pouring out the rest that's in the bottle can almost completely change the flavor. I'm getting a little bready note now that I didn't get before. The citrus is still very prominent, and I can still taste it. The bitterness is still there. It's just not as forward when you drink it this time, like with these few sips. Wow. That's delicious. All right, yeah, so I'm going to stick with an 8.5. So I'm going to end up posting, probably after this one, I'm going to post the Mason's Hipster Apocalypse. When I filmed that, it was last week. So in it, I'm talking about going to Mason's Brewing Company over the weekend and how the following week it was mine and my girlfriend's 3-year anniversary. So today is actually our 3-year anniversary, which is awesome. She is out with some of her friends getting Halloween stuff for us. I don't even know what we're going to be, but hopefully it'll be fun. So we ended up going to Mason's Brewing Company, and I didn't film anything, but it was awesome. Their food was incredible. It was exactly what I was picturing going to a brewery, or what I would want as my brewery. We're going to end the review here. This is a 8.5 on my scale. Delicious. You guys should go and try it. Maine Beer Company has a lot of great beer. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Comment. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah. Cheers.